Carl Lindbom may be the best goalie that you likely have never heard of. The 2021 seventh round draft pick for Vegas completed his 21-year-old season as a starter in the top Swedish Pro League in the SHL, where he put up an impressive 911 save percentage and a 17-7 record. The year prior, Lindbom impressively won Goalie of the Year in the Hockey Allsvenskan as a rookie in Sweden's second tier. In that year, he put up an outstanding 930 save percentage with a record of 25-11. While some may shy away from his 6'1" stature, it does not detract from how good of a goalie he is. Lindbom is one of the catalysts for an emerging generation of smaller goalies. These goalies pair an excellent cerebral and technical game with great reflexes and athleticism. These goalies include the likes of Devin Levi, Trey Augustine, Dustin Wolf, Dylan Garand, and Thomas Milic, with Carl Lindbom looking to make a strong impact in North America next season. Lindbom shines brightest in high-danger situations that challenge him to move quickly due to three key attributes: anticipation, movement selection, and explosiveness. In this clip, we watch how Lindbom uses these three attributes in an assisted slot shot. With the puck behind the net, he makes a quick scan and spots a man open in the slot. He then sets up into an RVH to take away the threat of the puck carrier. When the pass is made, he uses a powerful seek-out with his lead leg deep in the center of the crease. Exploding from this movement puts him square to the puck in mid-crease where he can effectively challenge the shooter. All of this culminates into a perfectly played save. Next, we see Lindbom play a rush Royal Road slot pass. He sets up square to the puck carrier with his right toe at the top of the crease. He notices that the puck carrier is looking to pass and isn't in a position to shoot. Without compromising his position, he begins to adjust his right foot back in anticipation of the pass. This allows him to cut deeper through the crease, allowing him to travel laterally quicker. By the time the shooter makes his first touch, Lindbom is already a step ahead of him and set for the shot. Playing on a bad angle in this next clip, Lindbom starts with his foot just barely off and outside of the post. Many goalies would be very aggressive in this situation with an excessive overlap where their foot would be farther to the left of the post and having a more aggressive depth. This is due to a general uncomfortableness around post shots, so they go all in on the shot instead of playing deeper and closer to the post. But the way Lindbom positions himself gives him no room to shoot, gives him full freedom to drop into a butterfly if there is a shot, and he's positioned to play the pass, which is the most likely outcome. As the puck carrier makes a pass to the high slot, Lindbom makes a quick and precise T-push that's almost like an explosive C-cut through the middle of the crease to gain depth and get set for the shot. Even the best goalies have flaws, and Lindbom is no exception to this role. His biggest weakness is dealing with screens. 26% of his goals against in the SHL this past year resulted from screen shots, which is 11% higher than the average. Not only does he have a high goal share from screens, he also creates a rebound at a high rate of 44%, which is 16% higher than average on screen shots. His biggest problem is that he doesn't have a consistent form of how to deal effectively with screens. Since he doesn't have that consistency and form to fall back on, when the play gets hectic and he loses sight of the puck, he can lose his structure and start to play erratically. Lindbom starts this play by making an extra shuffle to go around the screen of his defenseman, which makes him out of position to the shot. When the shot goes low and far side, it causes him to make an overextension and have little control of the save. This causes a rebound to come out to the slot area. The puck then ends up on the stick of a shooter at the top of the circle through traffic. In the hectic confusion with the screen, Lindbom shoots his body upright trying to find that puck. As he does this, the shot is happening. Because he moved his body upright, he now isn't properly set for the shot and has to expend more time and effort to get set during the shot. This leaves him with less time to react to the puck, which in turn decreases his accuracy in making the save. In this next play, Lindbom starts with making a shuffle to the dot while tracking a screen pass. When a quick back pass is made to the center, Lindbom shuffles over through a very heavy screen. Because of these back and forth screen passes, he loses his positioning and isn't fully square to the puck. He also shoots upright again, trying to look over the screen, which is pulling him away from being set. And being off-center to the puck and upright allows for a relatively easy low blocker side shot to go in because of his starting position for the shot. Lindbom starts his play heavily leaning to look around the screen, which is fine at this current moment. But as the puck carrier continues to move, however, Lindbom remains in the exact same position with his feet not square and in position to the puck. The heavy lean to his blocker's side also pulls away from his movement laterally in response to this high danger pass. While the lean to fight through the traffic can be counterproductive, it regardless is still preferable than an upright posture because his core and legs are already engaged to make a save. However, his feet have to be positioned properly to the puck to make it work. Without his feet positioned properly, he is now amplifying the negative of the lean that's going to hamper his lateral movement. When the pass is made, he loses his structure and erratically, prematurely drops into a butterfly because he panicked after being out of position initially. The new puck carrier shoots it, creating a rebound off the panic Lindbom, and that rebound is capitalized on. Screenshots aside, a strength of Lindbom is his rebound control. In 6 games I have tracked, only 29% of his rebounds result in shots, which is 7% lower than the average for goalies that I've tracked so far. Further, less than 10% of his goals against come from rebounds, which is 6% less than the average. He accomplishes this by having great mechanics, especially for shots above the hips. His best quality would be tracking rebounds out and recoveries. Lindbom keeps his head and torso glued to the puck in and out of the shot, allowing him to easily react and respond to any rebound. Rebounds along the ice are ones that he does struggle with more because he doesn't have the stick dexterity to direct pucks away consistently at this point. Instead, he relies on good positioning so that the pad saves can be directed out of dangerous areas. When he's out of position and needs to make a quick leg extension is when bad rebounds are created, which is common for top goalie prospects. In this clip on a screenshot, Lindbom is forced to make a quick leg extension, causing a dangerous rebound. But since he tracks it out and turns his torso to the puck, it allows him to coil up for an explosive push and make an athletic leg extension, allowing him to make a very challenging save. Another big strength of Lindbom is that he's very good in tight rush situations. What makes him so good is his elite crease traveling. He starts by attacking the puck carrier, cutting down a shooting angle. He then readjusts his depth deeper and then travels parallel to the puck to reach the post. If he didn't cut through the crease and instead tries to move through the top of the crease instead of parallel with the puck, he would have had to go farther and wouldn't have been able to make a save. He does this again where he challenges the shooter initially, readjusts his depth, and then cuts deeply to get to the post, making a challenging save trivial. He does this with one-on-one situations as well. He challenges the shooter in a well-positioned bad angle setup and slides laterally more than trying to attack the player vertically. It's essentially a race to the far post, and it's easy to get caught trying to go vertical in an attempt to challenge the shot instead of moving laterally. Despite this common hiccup, Lindbom acutely tracks the play well regardless. Lindbom has the makings of an elite goalie, possessing possibly the 5 best strengths to have as a goalie at a high level: anticipation, athleticism, intelligence, positioning, and footwork. These are the kinds of strength that if you possess even a few of them at this level, they can carry you into an NHL position. Lindbom projects to go even beyond that, possessing all 5. On the opposite end of the spectrum is his biggest weakness, which are the aforementioned screenshots. It's something he will have to improve on, but with proper coaching and more experience, it should improve. Despite it being a big weakness, it is not something that will be detrimental in his career projection. Many goalies, even the elite ones, have a weakness in the NHL with screens and still find lots of success regardless. His next biggest weakness is how he can lose his structure in hectic play and panics by playing erratically. This weakness is something that can hurt him more than screens at the NHL level, but it is also something that can improve relatively easily. With more experience playing at the pro level, it will teach him how to remain calm more consistently. It's important to remember that he just finished his 2nd season at a high pro level. Just as any other goalie prospect, he lacks experience, and with playing more in tough situations at the AHL level, he will improve these weaknesses. Lindbom is on the right side of having attributes that are notoriously difficult to improve as strengths and attributes that are relatively easier to improve as weaknesses. He's simply too good in important aspects to fail at becoming an NHL goalie at the very least, with the potential to become an elite goalie. Since getting drafted as an afterthought in the 7th round, Lindbom has had a meteoric rise on the pro scene, excelling everywhere that he plays. This is not unlike 6'1" Swedish legend Henrik Lundqvist, who followed a similar career trajectory after being a 7th round pick. Lindbom, like Lundqvist, has already made a significant impact at the pro level in just 2 years and is currently on a really strong track in becoming an NHL goalie in the next few. Lindbom is without a doubt one of the best goalie prospects in the world right now that deserves to be in the same discussion as any other elite goalie. He will be a keystone for a new generation of goalies that proves you can still be elite while being undersized.